I don't know where you've been, but you're gonna respect this courtroom. My life has proven that it's not about where you come from, it's about where you're going. From a jailed youth who had my record expunged to becoming the youngest judge elected.
The Honorable Judge Greg Mathis presiding.
In just 15 years. Ma'am, let me know when you want to go to rehab. Otherwise, I think you're a crackhead.
Absolutely not.
My goal is to inspire others to overcome their obstacles. You don't need him and his little raggedy roommate.
Thank you.
All while having a little fun on Mathis Court. You look like you're ready to lie right the first word out your mouth. This is Mathis Court with Judge Mathis.
Lisa Ross is suing Marcus Howard in the amount of $430.
All rise. Court is now in session. The Honorable Judge Greg Mathis presiding. You may be seated.
Ms. Ross claims her cousin had constant car problems, so she loaned him hers and says he returned it with a smashed window and won't pay for the damage.
State your name.
Lisa Ross?
Sir?
Marcus Howard.
All right, and ma'am, you're suing the defendant for $430, alleging your cousin borrowed your car and damaged it?
Correct.
Start with you.
On the day of the incident, my cousin Marcus Howard, he called me because he said he needed to borrow my car because his car was in the shop getting the brakes fixed. I was okay with him borrowing my car. He's borrowed my car many times before, I would say between 8 and 10 times. There seems to always be an issue with his car, so that was fine. But this time around, there's a stipulation if you need to borrow my car. I had asked him if he could run an errand for me, which was to pick up a tailored suit for one of my clients because I work as a wardrobe influencer. So I do a lot of styling with my clients, dress them up, all of that. So he gave me some attitude about running this errand even though I'm letting him. You did give me attitude.
I didn't give her attitude.
Even though I'm letting him borrow my car, doing him a favor so he could run his errands. I let him know that the tailor closes at around 5:30, so he needs to be there well before then. I live in West LA. The tailor is near downtown. We all know how LA is. There's a lot of traffic. So if you want to get there, you got to get there quick. So he said he would be at my house 12:30 p.m. He arrived an hour late. He got there at 1:30 p.m.
How does that affect you?
He said he had to run some errands. So with his errands that he had to run and also my errand, I wanted to make sure that he got the suit first. Okay. And I let him know that. So he got there late to my place and I gave him the address. He knew where the tailor was. I sent him on his way. I get a call, 5:30 p.m. He's letting me know that someone broke my window, my rear passenger side window. And he's saying he doesn't know what happened. He just went to pick up the suit.
Did they take anything out?
To my knowledge, no. They didn't take anything out to my knowledge.
They took a couple of things that was mine as well.
Of yours?
Yeah.
What did they take of hers?
They just broke her car window. The only thing that was taken was my shades and my game console.
Which,
your what else?
My game console.
Okay. Wow. You left those in open. You left those in open view?
Right.
Go ahead.
He calls me at 5:30. I'm upset because I told him to go to the tailor well before 5:30 because he's going near downtown and, parking and just being out late at night in LA anywhere, it could be,
downtown
who knows?
LA is just horrible.
Who knows what could happen,
People like to talk about Detroit. Detroit ain't got nothing on LA's downtown.
Look, so I told him that he needed to be there
all
when he needed to be
dilapidated,
there.
abandoned buildings. It's horrible down there. And all right, but go ahead. You downtown LA, you were right to be concerned.
Yeah, I'm very concerned. So he tells me that it's not his fault, and I say, well, I told you to be there well before the store closed, the tailor closed. I don't understand why you're getting there at 5:30. It closes there at 5:30. So
Your Honor, I told her I had.
Can I finish, please? Thank you.
So she asked you to run hers first. Let me allow him to talk. So he's anxious, and I'll get back to you.
All right. Well, I got to her house around 1:30, like she said.
Late.
I took a ride share because my car, the brakes are out.
Whatever the case, you're there well in time to get to the cleaners by 5:30.
Right.
So whatever time you got there, you had time to run your errand.
Correct.
So shouldn't be significant unless he, as sounds like you were about to tell me, he ran out of time. But you tell me what happened.
Well, no, I actually made it there on time, but I told her that I need to borrow her car. I told her I need to borrow her car. So that I could run my errands. That was the whole point, right? She told me, okay, cool. If you want to use my car, you have to do a favor for me. Cool. My errands, unfortunately, they were things that I had to handle first, right?
Why?
Because, all right, well, the first thing I had to do was go
Because
see.
it's closed at 5?
No. The first thing I had to do was go.
Hers closed at 5, yours closed at 5. You say, well, I'm definitely going to mine at 5. I know this car, she's doing me a favor. She's helping me out. But good luck to that. Good luck.
No.
That's what I'm saying,
going to
Your
my
Honor.
place.
That's what I'm saying.
No. It
So
wasn't.
what did happen, sir?
It wasn't like that.
What was it like?
Okay, so I went to go see an ex of mine because she's going through very hard times right
That's
now.
an errand.
It is because
Go
you know.
ahead. I understand. Go right ahead. What else?
I'm trying to be one of those dudes that when I tell you I got you for real.
Yeah, well, I hope you got her today then.
You don't got
But
me.
this is the
That's
thing,
the
I
sir.
hope you got your cousin. Since you got your ex, got your cousin
but this is the
today
thing.
off this $430. Let's got her.
Coming up on Mathis Court with Judge Mathis.
I'm from Little Haiti, Miami. So it's like around like the.
I know where Little Haiti is, and I know
okay,
the
cool.
conditions. This is crime infested.
Exactly.
Yeah,
so
just like downtown. Hold on.
And later,
How many units do you think are in that building? How many residences?
About 20, 30 units.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah, see, and that's very expensive to replace.
if you'll be in the Los Angeles area and want to bring your case to court, call 1-888-552-6878.
This is Mathis Court with Judge Mathis.
Mathis Court is back with the case of Lisa Ross, who is suing her cousin Marcus Howard for negligence.
what she did not mention was the area that she sent me to. I'm new here. I came here to, pursue entertainment, do music, all of that. She's supposed to be helping me, when I came here, she said, okay, look, the opportunity's open. I'll let you use my car, blah, blah, blah. She made it seem like it was a cool
Where
thing.
are you from, sir?
I'm from Miami, Florida.
What part?
I'm from Little Haiti, Miami. So it's like around like the.
I know where Little Haiti is, and I know
okay,
the
cool.
conditions. This is crime infested.
Exactly.
Yeah,
so
just like downtown. Hold on. What you doing all that for? What you doing all that for?
I'm
You ain't
just-
in Overton.
I'm
You ain't in Overton. You here. Yeah, I know about Miami. I know all of that. I know about every impoverished street in America. In
Right.
every major city. So I know where you're from. I know where Little Haiti, right next to Overton, and they're both crime infested. So you should know, Mr. I'm from Miami. I don't know nothing about that. I'm from Little Haiti. You should know, Little Haiti, you don't leave a council out in a car.
I put.
Don't know anything about LA. You don't sound like you know anything about the streets either.
I
You
don't.
must have kept you in the house at Little Haiti, and you
Yeah.
just looked out the window. Go
Yeah.
ahead.
1,000%.
Got it.
1,000%. I didn't know the area. I just put it in the GPS and I went there. When I got there, it was quite shady, and I felt it. And I did not leave the council on the couch. I put it under. So to me, I feel like if they were gonna get her car, they were gonna get her car anyways. When I got
What type
there,
of car you have?
I have a 2015 used car, so it's nothing crazy. It's not a luxury car.
Got it. Go ahead.
so I got there. I go into the Taylor. They tell me to wait 20, 15 minutes. The way the streets was looking, I felt like I'd rather wait in there than like wait in the car. And thank God I did, because where we was, if I imagine if I was in there, you know what I mean? She more worried about the car. She's not even worried about me. It's like, what if I was in the car when that happened? You know
But
what I mean?
she weren't. She's worried about what did happen.
Yeah, but she sent me to that area. I have no clue what this looked like. You know what I mean?
So when you saw it, why didn't you call and say, I'm scared?
If I had told her that, she would have been upset. I done used
Okay,
her
so
car
you'd
all
rather
day.
risk her life.
No,
You'd rather
I
risk
mean-
your life because rather than disappoint her.
Okay,
Okay, got it. No, you don't think right.
No,
So
no.
I see what
Apparently.
happened here. He said he would rather risk his life than to let you down.
I mean, I've been to the Taylor before. I've never had any issues. I went well before they closed when I have been, which I directed
What
you
type
to
of music
do.
you making?
I'm making R&B.
Oh, okay. Yeah, stay away from rap because they'll
I ain't no rapper. I mean, look.
they'll rob you.
I mean,
All
look,
right. And watch the Dano look. You don't talk to me like that. So when you ask him about your money, what has he said?
Correct. So when the whole situation happened, when he called me, he's saying, I want to call the police. I don't want to call the police because I have a $1,000 deductible for my insurance, and I did that so I could be financially responsible. So if I have a higher deductible, Judge.
Correct.
Yes, Your Honor, I'm sorry.
Then you don't have to turn it into the insurance anyhow.
Exactly. And the window was only going to be $430. It didn't seem like I needed to go to my insurance.
So what did he say when you asked?
He didn't understand why I wouldn't want to do that. So I'm trying to explain to him we're not coming to an agreement on that. And I let him know, just come bring the car back. He already picked up from the tailor, so it's fine, bring the car back. And then we get into it basically about the same thing that happened over the phone. And I tell him that he owes me the money to fix his car and that he's gonna help me pay to fix his car. And he says, I'm not giving you any money. He didn't even offer to help me look for someone to try and fix it. He didn't even offer half to pay for the car. And I have the text messages here and
Let's
also
see
the
it, please,
invoice.
Amir.
Text message and invoice as well.
I think it's only fair that you reimburse me since you left my car unattended for so long. Lisa, please, you knew you were sending me to a shady part of town. I did ask what you asked me to do, and I'm definitely not paying you anything. Oh, that's how you're going to talk to her.
And I thought we were cousins.
I'm definitely not. You knew where you were sending me.
Sir, she sent me there. Me or the car wouldn't have been in any vicinity for any of that.
Yeah, you wouldn't have had her car at all if she'd have known this. You wouldn't have had it at all because she knew where she was sending you. If she knew you were too scared to even go to that part of town, she wouldn't have done it. You used it. You had it damaged. You had an attractive nuisance, and that is when you leave something out that attracts crime to it, then you're liable for it.
It was under the seat.
I understand, and you don't think they saw it? I think they did. Judgment for the plaintiff. Have a good day.
All rise.
Judge Mathis has ruled in favor of the plaintiff. The defendant has been ordered to pay $430.
I told you I was gonna get my money, and I did. I'm sorry I had to come to this, but it's what you
You're
deserve.
not sorry I had to come to this. You knew where you were sending me. You could have gave me a heads up. Hey, just so you know.
Coming up,
The only part I saw yellow was on white. You don't see yellow on brown. Yes, it's yellow. I saw yellow water all over the white tile, yes. This is Mathis Court with Judge Mathis.
Greg Park is suing Janelle Brown in the amount of $1,859.98. Mr. Park claims a pipe burst and flooded his apartment and says his landlord is to blame for ignoring his complaints about the plumbing.
State your name,
Gregory Park.
ma'am.
Janelle Brown.
Okay, and sir, you're suing the defendant for $1,859.98, alleging your former landlord ignored your plumbing complaint and the apartment flooded as a result.
That is correct.
Start with you.
I moved down here in Philadelphia from New York City for a new job. I moved here less than a year ago. And then what happened is that plumbing issue appeared in like a month after I moved in. So apparently
It's a multi-unit apartment?
yes, Your Honor.
Okay, not like a two-family.
No.
All right.
No. So apparently brown water started coming out of a kitchen sink. Very brown
Yes,
water.
that means the pipes need to be replaced.
That wasn't really safe to drink, and I had to wash my dishes in the bathroom sink. I called her multiple times, but when I told her that it's just a kitchen, she just brushed it off and nothing.
How many units you think are in that
I'm sorry?
development? How many units do you think are in that building? How many residences?
About 20, 30 units.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah, see, and that's very expensive to replace. She's gonna have to replace all those lines.
Well, she should have arrested right away, and I believe she should have arrested right away because, it's the lead, and I could have died.
Coming up,
The problem
So you
is
didn't
that
see it.
the notice says that tomorrow night.
Expected to pass through tomorrow night. This
We
isn't a
didn't
week and
change
a
it,
half,
but-
man. This is Mathis Court with Judge Mathis.
Mathis Court is back with the case of Greg Park, who is suing Janelle Brown for property damage.
Thankfully, I had the plumbing checked, and that's not the case.
Your pipes aren't rusted out?
No, what happened to the pipe was he went on vacation, and I had sent out a notice to all our tenants who all abide by the note, except for Mr. Park, that you have to have the water running in the building and the pipe burst.
No, we're not talking about that yet. He's
Yes.
talking about dirty water coming from rusted pipes.
Correct. Well, the pipes were old, and I told him because the apartment has been vacant for quite some time, 6 months, you just gotta let it run.
Yes.
He's only...
And when you let it run, it'll come out yellow, and then the
It
yellow
didn't
will
come
stop.
out yellow. It came out, actually, I have video clear, but...
Oh, let's see the video of the clear water.
Oh, I
Sir,
don't know
do you
that
have
video.
any showing it's dirty? She said she has
Well,
some
you have
showing
the
it's clear.
broken pipe. You could show all the water that came out
Yeah.
clear.
Well, so water kept coming out of the dirty water.
That's
It's
what we
not
want to
running,
see.
yeah.
She says it's not. She says she's about to show me a video where it's not dirty.
Well, let's see.
Let's see it.
Let's see it. Very yellow.
The only part I saw yellow
Yeah,
was on white. You don't see yellow on brown. Yes, it's yellow. I saw yellow water all over the white tile. Yes, yellow. Yes. Ma'am, you're going to get a class action lawsuit. You don't address that.
I've been really good with all my tenants, and I have gone to his apartment to help him.
No other tenant has complained about
None.
the discoloration of the water.
None.
Have you spoken with any of the tenants? Do you know any of the tenants?
I talked to them and they said they complained, but he wasn't very responsive.
How will Judge Mathis rule? Find out when Mathis Court returns.
This is Mathis Court with Judge Mathis.
Oh my
You've never received that complaint?
No, I have not. The only complaint I
All right.
have is from him.
Okay.
And we did have the plumber go out there.
So I did contact her multiple times. and
We're
she
talking
wasn't very
about now
responsive.
the plumbing complaint and your apartment being flooded. That's separate from the discoloration of the water. So that's what you're suing her for today. And tell me about that.
Around mid-November, there was a snowstorm, and I was out, and she put up a notice that there's gonna be a snowstorm, and you better keep the water on overnight so that pipe doesn't burst. But the problem is, I was out of town.
Ma'am, how early did you put the notice up for your
A week in
tenants?
advance.
A week and a half? You had a 10-day forecast that it would be sub-zero weather?
Yes, because it was on the news, so I put this up all over the building.
Let's see it, please. And
I got it.
you had been gone already,
Yes, the problem
so you
is
didn't
that
see it.
the notice says that tomorrow night.
Expected to pass through tomorrow night. This
We
isn't a
didn't
week and
change
a
it,
half,
but-
ma'am. This says tomorrow. This doesn't say week
Because
and a
there
half.
was a snowstorm that weekend
Now
as
you're
well.
saying you changed it. I believe you're misleading me. Judgment for the plaintiff. Have a good day.
Judge Mathis has ruled in favor of the plaintiff. The defendant has been ordered to pay $1,859.98.
You're my last and landlord that's gonna be like this because you're my worst landlord ever.
Okay, I'm more than happy to terminate your lease.
This has been a production of Allen Media Group.